Okay, how you guys doing? Big Rich here with Ohio Fish Rescue, and you've got my son who just got back from vacation. What a week we've had.
Hey, man.
He's learned a couple things.
How you guys doing?
He's had the best 10 days. Let me tell you. I've been watching all these videos and all this stuff he did. What a great time. I missed out so much not going with you, but, you know, three's a crowd. And someone's got to take care of Tracy.
And the fish. In a rocking chair by the bar, and I was just.
Oh, you know what? I would have taken that. Just check on me every couple hours, brother.
Yeah. So let me keep my feet in the ocean here.
Then like 10 days later.
Oh
shit!
yeah.
We forgot that.
Like, where'd he go?
I'm laying next to the bar in a puddle of my own pee. Okay, let's go on past that. All right. Tonight we got lots of things happening. You see, we got Willstar's ghost with us. Bigfoot did take him. He was abducted.
I escaped. I got away.
Well, part of you got away. So, well, let's start off real quick with the Tracy update, okay? Now, as far as anything new, I don't know what we left off last week. And let me see. She had to get a new peg tube in. The bubble busted on the peg tube again, so I had to go into the emergency room. Mara rode in the ambulance with her. We did our own respirator so that the ambulance didn't have to undress her and put all their tags and stuff on her, and I hate that. And then, she was there for a couple hours, and they brought her back on home. Mara's a great nurse. I love her to death. So we got the new feeding tube in. But Tracy qualifies to have something called a Mickey button, which means we can change the feeding tube at home. So, but it's only for kids. But Tracy's, her little 90-pound button, 5 foot, tall. She's wears, she's pediatric size. So they're going to put in a Mickey tube or a Mickey button into her. So now she don't have to go to the hospital for her trach. We can change that here at home now. We've got the backup trach and we've got the trach lube now. We can also change her peg tube now at home. There's no reason for her to go to the hospital unless she's, septic or ill or super high temperature, something like that, or an allergic reaction. So we haven't had none of that happen in the almost year she's been home. 8 months, I think, what it is, or something like that. So I'm really glad about this. This is working out really well. So I'm loving life. And she continues to turn from side to side when I'm talking to her. I told her I'd kiss her on her forehead every time she turns her head towards me, and I'm on this side and I'm talking to her, and she'll turn her head right towards me. I give her a kiss on her forehead and I walk around the other side. Oh my God, she turns that way too. I mean, she don't make eye contact, but she's turning her head towards where she hears me talking, and that just warms my heart. I'm just like, oh my God, I love you, and I kiss her on her forehead. And it's just it's so cool. It's so cool. I'm seeing improvement, however, it's slow, but this was a brain injury. So it's slow, but I'm seeing improvement is all I care about. I'll take it, I can see the days where we're taking her on vacation. It's coming. It's a matter of a year or two. I don't know, but she's doing good. We had a hard time keeping her cooled off in this temperature because we're in a ranch house, so the sun's beating right on our roof, right above her, and it's hard for the air conditioner to keep up. We found out 2 of the vents were covered by all of our fans. I put the sheets on the table, and then all the fan stuff that you guys have sent in have been on them tables. So we found out if we lift them sheets, now the room gets cooled off. That was like the warmest room in the house. We couldn't figure it out. And here it was something simple as that. The sheets were covering the vents. So we got that figured out. So yeah, she's doing good, and we're keeping her comfy. And Mara quit her other client, so she's going to start taking on working weekends here with us. So now, I'm working 16 hours a night because the nurse is here 8 a.m. until 4, and I do the next 16 hours all night long. I can sleep in the morning from 8:39 to about 10:30, 11, and then life goes on and people are waking me up, phones are ringing, and the doorbell's going off. It's just crazy. So that's where I'm getting my good sleep now, is in the mornings like that when the nurse is here. But Josh has been gone for 10 days, so I've had to feed the fish, take care of the fish, do the things that he was doing. I usually fed the fish in the morning, he fed at night. Well, I've got, Tracy to take care of, and now that Josh left on vacation, I got to step up, and I'm doing all Josh's chores around here, and doing every little thing that Josh was doing. And man, I'm telling you, it was hard. But what was even worse, our one nurse, Evelyn, she took off a couple of days, and then Mara, she got sick and took off a couple of days. So out of the 10 days Josh was gone, I only had a nurse for 4 of those days. So I was just going to town and just driving on empty the whole time, and man, it was crazy. But Josh is back. He fed the fish last night. I'm like, oh, I like this so much better. It was awesome. So I hope you guys like the Tracy update. But things are getting better, and we're going to keep on going. And then don't worry about us. We make it by somehow all the time. What do you think? Drinking word. What should it be tonight?
I just want to know why something would ever go so terrible here while I'm gone. Who's this?
What's up, guy? I'm Roger.
What's up?
Shut up!
What's up?
If you're Roger, you gotta shut up.
Shut up, Roger!
My man. What's going on, guys? How you all doing?
This is Why the Fish Guy. And
Yes,
the
sir.
drinking word tonight is
Yes, sir.
why.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's WHY or the letter Y.
L, don't matter.
Yeah.
Don't matter. Letter Y to the L. You just say the word and we drink.
Can you open that door about a foot? It's going to get real hot here if we don't.
Perfect.
You tell this guy something, he just don't listen.
Awesome. I got you some. I heard that vodka is your favorite drink, man. So I got you some Texas vodka.
Oh, what is it?
Texas,
It's called
Deep
Eddie.
Deep Eddie vodka.
Deep Eddie.
All right, we're going to
From
have to give that a
Austin.
try.
Yes, man.
Look
10
at
times
that.
distilled.
Nice.
It's pretty
10
cool.
times
This guy
this
bringing
amount.
gifts and everything, man.
I got
Now,
you, man.
Let me tell you the story. Do you know where he come from?
I do not.
Well, Dubai, but no, he came here from predatory fins last night in Florida.
Nice.
He left Rod's shop and drove
Yeah.
straight through to here.
Wow.
I did.
That's dedication there, man.
That is. It is, man.
I'm like, oh, sure, okay, yeah, come on by.
He's like, hell yeah, you can.
So he shows up and, he's a YouTuber, so he starts videoing everything. And I give him a tour around the place. Then, we put down the cameras and he gets to work with us. And we work on the back pond and stuff.
That's the best.
He's down into the pool and onto the pond and we're doing dirt and rocks. And
We're arguing and he's yelling at me and you just killed that freaking plant.
Don't step on that one.
No, I told him, I was like, you walking through the plants like Godzilla through Tokyo.
285 pounds, man. Pure regression, I'm sorry.
These plants had no chance.
No. But everybody's coming through. That's all right.
Oh,
Hey,
jeez.
we appreciate the help. That's for
Of course,
sure.
man. Of course. Anything I can do, man.
And then, Reaper had to leave. And he says, I want to run the store and get something. What kind of pizza do you like? I'm like, bro, I'm not even hungry. It's cool. He goes, what's a good pizza place around here? And Richard Maloney always gets us Antonio's, and it's really good. They've got really good real cheese,
Yeah,
man.
like that.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
style.
that Domino's has that powdered stuff, and
Yeah.
it's just this stuff on this Antonio's pizza is like hard and chewy. I love this cheese.
Shout out to them, man. They did pretty good.
The stringy
They-
cheese,
they-
when it's nice and hot, it
Yeah,
strings
yeah,
apart.
They did pretty good, man.
It was good.
Sure.
It was good.
Sure.
So now I'm trying to, have fun, and I'm bloated over here.
Well, that's
I
why I
need
brought
a
you the
nap.
vodka. That'll ease it up a little bit.
All right, so we have Ange with a super chat before the stream started for $10.
Oh, thank you, Ange.
She said, I have a thing
All right.
tonight. Not sure I'll be back in time, so sending now just in case. Have fun, lovelies. Hashtag Team Tracy. Hashtag
Aw.
Rocks.
Thank you, Ange. Well, we know that thing ain't Willstar. He's here with us. Didn't you and Ange have a little thing?
No. We're friends. That's about it.
People like her is what keep this hobby going, man.
Yeah, for
and,
sure.
And just the whole thing.
You don't believe
the support.
how much this hobby has turned my I was jaded. I didn't like people. I was from Cleveland. Stay away from my yard. I wanted a bigger fence.
You got the best mullet around. I understand.
I was surrounded by all kinds of thievery and just shotgun, or I'm sorry,
in the hood.
I was in the hood.
Yes.
Gun shots all the time.
Projects,
and hookers walking by. It was bad,
the
dude.
whole thing.
And I get into this fish hobby many years ago, and I just was blown away at how nice all the fish people are, and especially to each other, and helpful. Everybody wants to help each other
It's
out.
a club, man. It's a club. I go all over the world, and all over the world, it's the same exact thing. Don't matter if you speak their language or not. As long as you're looking at the fish and you're like, wow, that's it.
So what you're saying is, you've been all over the world, and this ain't the best place you've been?
This is. No, by far it is. As far, I swear to God.
Good answer.
It is, man.
Alrighty then. Let's see what else we got here.
So you drove straight from Miami, huh?
So I left Dallas, right? Friday.
Oh, the story continues beforehand.
I didn't know. That's
prior to that. And then I went to Miami, stayed there for 4 days, had a blast. And then I drove over here. Well, I went to Rod's.
Yeah.
Great guy, man. Great facility. I love it.
Yeah.
And from there, I contacted the guys, and I'm like, listen, man, if I can, I would love to.
Sure.
And they're like, come on down.
Come on up. Yeah.
And after that,
I didn't have a problem with it.
actually, yeah. And after that, I talked to Terrell, Michael,
Off the Deep End Aquatics.
of the Deep End Aquatics. I'm definitely going to shoot his room video.
Yeah.
After that, I'm hoping.
No, you tell him Big Rich says he's got a cute room. I like it.
It'll fit in his chat room.
He's going to swing on me next time he's here. No, we had a great time when he was here. He's a good guy. He works hard.
He's
I
got
like
a
that.
fish I want.
Yes.
You
Yes.
He's got a fish I want.
Oh, is that where the beef is? He ain't giving you the fish you want?
Tell me, Rob. Listen. Which
He's
one?
growing it out.
Yes.
I'll drive it back.
He said he'll go get it.
He's a nice guy. I like Mike. I'm here.
Sure.
Josh Alfaro says hello from Saudi Arabia.
Hey,
Hashtag Army and hashtag OFR. You give him a shout out in Arabic.
لك على راسي حبيبي مان كتر خيرك يا غالي شرفتنا على اوهايو فيش ريسكيو واهلا وسهلا فيكم.
Give me the first 2 words.
So habibi means my man or dude or my guy.
What was the first one?
كيفك حبيبي?
Kifa Habibi?
كيفك حبيبي.
Kifa
Habibi.
Yeah, like what's going on?
Kifa Habibi.
Kifa habibi.
There you go. There you go.
All right,
Nice.
all right. Chris Power says it's my birthday tomorrow, but stay Fishy Friday. Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Yes, happy birthday, brother. We're going to be talking about Josh's trip to Jamaica here in a minute, so let's
No,
get
we're
caught up.
not.
Yes.
It's old news. You'll see the video.
Yeah, old stuff.
It'll explain everything.
No one wants to see that.
Part 2 is out. Part 3 and 4 are coming. Then you can ask me all the questions you want. Can't ruin the surprise.
I have few
What?
questions.
Oh.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, about Jamaica and stuff. But later though, that's on a private level.
He put me on a phone call to his father in Dubai today.
I'm talking to him on the phone, and I'm like, I'm going to Ohio. He's like, going to Ohio Fish Rescue? I'm like, hold up. How do you know Ohio Fish Rescue?
They know about us in Dubai.
Yes,
Wow.
man, yes. Great fans.
But I couldn't
Big
talk
fans.
to him. I couldn't hear him.
Yeah,
So,
it's just
we're gonna
my
have to try
phone's
again.
dying.
We're going
I
to have
just
to
got
try
here.
again later,
Yeah,
and I'll say
yeah.
hi to your father.
Definitely, man. I appreciate it. My brother, too, he loves you guys. He was just going, wow, wow,
Wait a
wow.
minute, I
wow,
just
wow.
okayed your father.
My mama, too. She's hot,
Oh, you stop.
Whatever kind of weird fetishes you have over there, you just...
Oh, okay.
Nice. South Africa we got over here, too.
Yeah. All over the world, they
Yes,
watch
sir.
this channel.
Liz Dragney says, bring us fish from Dubai. You know what? I want to talk to these guys in Dubai and tell them, hey, we
It's the
like
other way
you
around,
guys.
really, is we need to bring fish from here
To Dubai.
Yes.
Oh, we can get rich.
Yes.
I haven't sold a fish yet,
Big
but I'm
rich,
willing to
rich.
Dubai.
Big rich, yes. Yes. For sure. I mean, what YouTuber that'll let you take a shower in his bathroom?
You took a shower in my house?
I I did, man. I loved it. That water pressure, though, man.
Yeah, it's nice, ain't it?
Man, it's beautiful. It's a massage.
He said it's nice. Not
Dude,
used
it's
to
the
it.
little things that like to make you happy.
That's
That's
fine.
right.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
Chlorinated, pressurized water.
That's right.
No,
Isn't that what Mom used to say all the time? It's the little things in life.
Oh! You heard it.
Dude, I raised you. I gave you everything you ever wanted. I got you your first go-kart. I got you your 10th go-kart. I bought you dirt bikes. I bought you cars.
That's the little
It's the
thing.
little
The little things.
Wow, I'm so disrespected.
Josh.
Oh my God. That caught me
Question
off
for
guard.
Josh and Big Rich. Have you guys considered buying a backup heater since the first one caught fire?
Yes, and we are looking. I found one on Facebook Marketplace today. It was the exact same one we got, but the problem was it's 10 years old. I mean, it would work as a backup till we get another replacement, but I don't think I want a 10-year-old heater sitting around that had water in it and rusted until we need to use it and then find out it don't work. So we're looking for a better backup heater, but we are looking.
Why?
What's up, man? Oh, you just
I want
Drink. That's the drinking
I was asking
word.
why your question. There was also a drinking word.
Why is the drinking word? That's right.
SC Aquatics for $2. He said hashtag little things.
Oh my God, Steven, me and you gonna fight, brother. Me and you gonna fight. I used to like you, Steve.
Steve, why though? Why little things?
Drink up. They keep saying this Y word. How's your channel doing?
Yeah,
Man,
what's the name of your channel?
So it's called Wet Sleeve Aquatics. I have not uploaded one video on it yet.
Okay.
I'm doing everything. I've been doing it for about a year now.
Yeah.
I got a great advice from a YouTuber. Told me that, you know what, build your brand first.
Yeah.
Then get comfortable with the camera, with the crew, with everybody.
Sure.
And that's what I've been doing, man. I have the entire content in Germany, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and over here as well.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm going, cross country for the next 2 weeks.
And
So
what was
So-
it called again? Wet sleeves?
wet sleeve aquatics,
Wet
because we
sleeve
always have wet
aquatics.
sleeves
Okay.
when you're.
All right, you know how we usually
That's
tell people
so
to
they
go
know.
to SC
Yes,
Aquatics
definitely.
after our show?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
No, not tonight.
Yeah,
Wet sleeve aquatics. So do you have tanks and things like that? Or
I do. So we do exotic fish sale. We sell all over the world as well, inside here and outside. We do maintenance. We do custom fish tanks,
Okay.
setups, stuff
Okay.
like that. Moving service, whatever they need. All they have to do is just look at the tank and enjoy it, feed it.
Nice.
That's about it.
Nice. Everything else.
So
you
I
got to
sell
take care of,
the
right?
whole setup with the fish, and I'll come and take care of it for you. Yes, sir.
So he's got the front end covered and he's got
Yeah.
the back end
Yeah.
covered.
Salesman for life.
Yeah, man,
Once
that's a good
Once a
setup.
salesman, always a salesman.
Yeah. That's a good setup.
See, we got a different type situation. We're in the rescue. We're not trying to sell fish. We're
Right.
trying to do
It's a
good.
non-profit, pretty
Right,
much.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So we have Pale Horse Rider for $5, and he didn't say anything.
Oh, thank you, Pale Horse Rider. Nice.
We have Matt F for $2. Says, sounds like Josh inherited the family small things. Well, that's funny. Because, I've been told my whole life
boy.
that I'm the mailman's kid, so.
Oh,
That's awesome.
no. The mailman.
That's awesome.
Your mama will get up out of bed and smack you.
So we have David Kessler for $7. Says, have to ask the OFR who they think is going to have a better
David.
next season, Browns or Bengals.
The Browns, son.
Well, the
What are you
Browns are
talking
going to the
about?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
The
No, this is a
Bengals
fact.
aren't doing nothing.
The Browns, son. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
Hey.
Sometimes
They kind of may have asked a biased crowd.
Yeah, they did. That's all right.
Stats don't lie, my friend.
Nope.
We were 2 games away from the Super Bowl last year. Just saying.
That is true. It surprised me.
We were one fumble out at the 1 yard line from getting to the Super Bowl. Well, it's a fish show.
It was a touchback away from a Super Bowl.
No
that should
political-
not
There we
be
go.
called.
No
Yeah.
political subject.
It was a
Yeah.
bad call away from a Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
we have Jim Sheasley for $10. Says, what time will the barbecue be?
That'll be July 26th from noon until 6. And the band is playing. That's Liz
June.
Dregney.
June, not July.
June 26th.
26.
Liz Dregney, she's on here tonight. They're playing for free from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. They're, I think it's a 10 or 12 piece a wedding band, and they do like 400 different songs. So
500.
500?
Wow.
Oh yeah, they're very talented.
We have Liz Dregney for $15. Says this is
Right on
truly
time.
an international channel. So awesome to see so many
Yeah.
international fans. I spent 4 years in
Riyadh.
Riyadh.
Riyadh, yeah.
Let's send fishy goodwill ambassadors to the Middle East.
Oh, yeah.
OFR
Yes.
World Tour.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
you.
Ooh,
We
yeah.
got you. International, baby. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Liz. Appreciate it.
We got Matt F. My girlfriend's gonna be pissed at this one.
Uh-oh.
He said, poor Brittany, hashtag small thing.
I like that guy, though. I love
She's
you,
watching
bro.
right now.
That's why
She's
he gave
probably
me the
dying
look. No, no.
laughing.
No, I'm with
Brittany said.
She
Oh,
said,
my
absolutely not. I don't know if you guys can see this text or not.
Oh no! Don't do it.
Oh.
Oh, what's up, Sam?
This night's starting off good. Oh yeah, Liz's band is called Perfect Choice Band. You can see them and see a list of their songs on perfectchoiceband.com.
Okay.
Metalhead Prime for $5. So it don't matter to me which team is going to be playing Green Bay in the Super Bowl. You must be high.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers don't even want to be in Green Bay anymore.
Liz Dragney corrected me. It's not a wedding band, it's a party band.
Party band.
What does that say? She first sent some laughing emojis.
Yeah.
And then what did that say?
I-
Read it out loud. Go
it
ahead.
It says absolutely is exactly what I said.
Absolutely not.
Oh, not.
Well, you did just take her to Jamaica. She can lie for you.
Willstar's trying to play me. Get out of
Okay,
here.
you know what, man? Just get up and show us. Prove it.
Metalhead Prime sends in $5. He's one of our mods.
I just read that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got William Hughes for $7. Says $5. Says Big Rich can't beat the guy in the yellow shirt. Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestle.
Oh, boy. You probably can.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Josh, you got to walk around to that one over there.
Probably can. Oh, boy.
I got a sleeping doggo on my lap.
No, you guys really.
Oh, Diesel's sleeping on his lap.
Say hi,
He's got how
Diesel.
much
Diesel's been knocked
Now,
out.
mind you, my right shoulder, I got back from California and fell out of that truck and ripped all 7 tendons out my shoulder.
Just go easy on me, man. That's what I'm telling you.
Just attached all them, and it's like a year in
So, you want to go right or left?
rehab. I gotta go right. No, you can sit there. Just sit
Okay.
over where Josh is at.
Okay. This is right.
Yeah, get your elbow up. Oh man. Oh, ow. No, I don't think I'll be able to do this. I don't think it's healed up enough. Okay, ready? No, I'm serious.
Yeah, go ahead. 1, 2.
No, look. See,
Sorry. Start
no,
right here.
feel this, and you'll see that half of my bicep is gone.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
1, 2.
Oh no, that's too much on my shoulder. We gotta go left. Okay.
Oh, boy. Hold on.
One.
Hold on.
Was that a little different? Is that a little different?
Hold on.
One.
Whoa! He's holding. You
You
gotta get
lost
over there.
One.
No! Sit down and go over by Josh.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Come on. Oh, put your arm back on there. All right, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
A little different than my right arm. Huh?
He played me, guys. He played me. Man. Thank you, whoever paid the $6. Let's see if he does 14 for the other arm.
Yeah, there you go. Double it up.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, you can go back to sleep now, brother. Sorry.
Poor dog. He's so tired. Our buddy Reaper took Diesel for 10 days, and while Josh was gone on vacation, so I didn't have to take care of him. And he come home, and he'd been chasing that cat all around, and him and that cat been playing. He come home, he's plumb tuckered out. You've never seen Diesel this docile.
So we have Harry P. Nunn. Welcome to the Green Team.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Those of you that do decide to join the Green Team, it helps us out very much, and we thank you.
Where's the green?
It just got warmer in here, didn't it?
It did.
Can you open that door?
It did.
So the Green Team. Oh, never mind. I'll tell you when you get there.
Sorry, man.
You're good.
So where's the green team?
The green team is when you click on the channel, there's a little
You can
join
join
button, so you
membership.
get like the membership content.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Tom's got a question for you, Big Rich. Before you retired, what career were you in?
Well, I just
From
worked
Scotland.
multiple jobs, but mostly I laid carpet. And I was a bouncer at nighttime. I was in the band third degree playing out all over the United States for years, like 18 years. I also did, backyard mechanics and made side money fixing everybody in the neighborhood's cars, motorcycles, dirt bikes, lawnmowers, everything else, And then what else did I do to make money back then?
Weren't you an electrician or something?
I did become an electrician because Tracy wanted to become an electrician, and she got hired at an electrical company as an apprentice. And to join the journeyman program, she had to go to Clock Electrical, which they're paying for, and she wanted to become this journeyman program, electrician.
Yeah.
First night, she came home crying. It was way too much for her to understand. So I joined Clock Electrical, and I paid for it. Went to school with her. Every single night I'd come home and I'd reteach her things in a little more of a layman's term, and got her to understand it. She became an electrician and went on with her job. I quit and went back to my carpet laying.
Okay. That's still very nice of you, Rich, to do that for her.
It's family. It's what you do.
Yeah,
That's right,
yeah,
man.
absolutely.
I was telling him, like, what he does to take care of her every single day, man, is unbelievable.
It just shows you who he is. Man.
Exactly. Exactly. It shows you what yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing.
People can try to
Seriously.
fake it, but you can't take stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You can do it for a week or two for the gram, but after that, man, you're either in it or not. And it's all the way in it.
all the way in, man.
So we have
this tripod is just not. I can't. I don't know why I can't adjust it.
If you need one, there's one right there.
He's got a handheld.
Okay.
There's a big one right there with the phone holder on it.
Awesome.
We have David Kessler for $5.50. He said, "Rich, get the Macho Man glasses for extra strength."
Oh yeah. No, I'm still going through therapy with my right arm. They found 7 tendons and reattached them, but I'm going to show you something. They missed half of my bicep is missing. So you'll see right there, right here, this is all missing. So it's stuffed down here at the end. You can see the knot. Normal muscles are like this right here. So it's a big difference.
Show us again what the normal muscles are.
Get up there and show them, big guy.
We missed it.
No, you're bigger than me. Definitely. I'm not a big guy anymore.
Matt F for $2. He said the drinking word is small.
No. Let's stop that right now, okay? That does not run in the family. There's nothing like that. Josh has got a new girlfriend and totally in love with him. It ain't from his dang personality. Okay, you keep missing this one.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm just getting to it. Bill Smith for $5. You're at the end of the chat. I was getting ones way before.
It must have jumped on me.
Is there such a thing as too much filtration? Never.
No.
And,
Too much is never enough.
And why drinking Fireball with you guys?
Why what?
Drinking
Why?
word.
Why?
Why? That's a
Why?
drinking word.
Why?
Is the drinking word?
Why is the drinking word?
Why is the drinking word?
Yeah.
We just said it
Why
about 30 times.
What was it again?
Why? Yeah, let's call it why the fish guy or why?
Why?
Is why married?
It's why married. Oh, there we go.
No, it's not. No, he is single and
Who's asking?
Single and ready to mingle,
ready to
man.
mingle.
Brooke Holly, really?
Rick
Wow.
Holly.
Write that down in your little
Brooke
book.
Holly.
Okay,
Brooke Holly. You can
we'll
text
jog
her
it
later.
We'll jog it down. Definitely.
She's like, ooh, he's from Dubai. I want to date him.
Oh,
We
man.
got William Hughes for $5. He said, "Bet, pay up." Reaper for $5. Says,
Reaper, what's up, bud?
That's because Diesel misses Dawn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dawn didn't want to give up Diesel and let him come back over here. Tina Athens says, Big Rich, do you have the audio for your band? Let's make an 8-track with all the profit to OFR. I tell you what, I have a 4-track recording, which was a 32-track and down mix to a 4-track recording. I still have the tape out there.
An 8-track?
You're going to show, boy. So I have the 4-track recording that I can down mix it to 2-track and stereo on any type of format. I have the originals. We did 4 originals that got airplay on 98, the radio station here. We was having a good time with it. I just got tired of all the band members just wanted to play and party and have fun, and I'm trying to make a living out of this, and I want to, I've got the credit card to go ahead and buy all the equipment everybody needs. We're not lacking anything, and they don't want to pay me back through the gig money. And
you're the leader,
it was
man.
just,
you're the motivator.
I wanted to go somewhere, and they just wanted to party. So after 18 years of just playing all over the place, I left them for Ultraviolence, and oh my God, I knew I was going somewhere with these guys. I was the least talented person in this band, and they made the hairs in the back of my neck stand up when they're playing on stage, and I'm there with them. I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling like I'm so lucky to be here. Like you're a 15-year-old pimply kid, and you're with a penthouse playgirl. You're just like,
I know that feeling. That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling.
So was Jerry Shirley playing your music on 98? Rich?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry Shirley, huh?
No, I don't know about Jerry Shirley. I heard 98, and they played my music. We did get played on 98. It was Uncle Vic. Back in the days of Uncle Vic.
Okay. That Jerry Shirley guy played that song 30 Days in a Hole, right?
30 Days in the Hole.
Yeah.
And that's my cue to leave.
No, now let's move from Dubai to Jamaica, man.
Yeah, man. Wagwan. Wagwan Rastafari.
What was your funnest thing you did there?
You can't talk about that.
Let's talk about...
Somebody kick him out of here.
Like I'm just saying.
Let's talk about my worst experience there.
Okay.
My worst experience? The airport.
The airport.
Really?
Oh,
So...
yeah.
Wait, didn't you get recognized at the airport?
On the way out. On the way out.
Listen to the story. Listen to the
On
story.
the way out, the airport was awesome. There's Rolex stores. It's like super nice and
Like the black
everything's-
market, or the free market, they call it, or the black market.
Yeah, like everything's high end, super
Alcohols and
nice.
stuff
Like
These
like
people
that.
come
Super
running
nice.
up to him.
Yes.
But the way in, it was like a savage house. We'll talk about that in a minute. He's like a kid jumping up and down, waiting for his turn to talk in school. But yes, we were sitting. I'm sitting
No
at the
respect.
airport, and I'm sitting there just waiting on our flight. We got there about 3 hours early, and we're just waiting to board. And this guy comes walking up, and he says, "Stay fishy." And I look up, kind of confused. He said, "You're the Stay Fishy guy." I said, "Yeah, what's up?"
Nice.
He said, "Dude, I watch you all the time."
He's
So,
a Stay
awesome.
Fishy guy.
If he's watching right now, let me know in the comments. Shout out to you. I didn't get your name.
Put your name in the
But
comments and we'll shout you out.
It was
Jamaica
nice.
Airport guy.
You have to tell me which color shirt you were wearing because some people might just be wanting to shout out here.
That's true. That's true.
But yes, he said he watches our stream all the time, watches our videos. So happy to see that we've got fans all over.
What happened to Will, though?
Dubai.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
My shirt.
Yeah.
No. He got abducted by Bigfoot, and we only got part of him
Thank
back.
you, sir.
Part of me.
You for what you just thanked me for.
Oh, okay.
Man, I appreciate you guys. Having me over here means a lot to me. It makes me more motivated doing what I do every single day.
Yeah, seeing being around people.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, some of these
Yes.
people, when I started, I got a lot of help from Paul Cafaro helped us out and told us some points.
Great guy.
Then there was come on, Josh.
Franklin.
Oh yeah, Franklin Siebert from Raw Fishing. He helped me out a lot and told me a lot to do with the thing. And stay. He said if you put out a video once a week, don't miss one. Consistent has to be.
Consistency,
So
yes.
we've been putting out
Yes.
a video every other day
Yes.
for the last year and a half now.
Nice.
Since talking to him, and
Yes.
we have grown.
Nice.
And now it's getting to where it's starting to help pay for the rescue because making the money on the YouTube channel is work we do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the rescue.
Uh-huh.
The rescue is we go out, we rescue the fish, we find them homes, or we raise them.
That's right.
The videos that we do is our work, and we get paid for that.
And that's them appreciating you guys.
Right, but here's the thing. I'm using that money to pay for the rescue instead of it coming out of my house money because I own houses and I'm a landlord.
Okay.
Property management. So
Okay.
instead of it coming out of my bill money, it's coming out of the YouTube money, and it's almost covering the cost of the rescue now.
Okay.
So it's nice to be working like this constantly, and now I don't have to pay for the rescue as much. So it's helping, it's helping. So we got a lot of help from a lot of different YouTubers.
That's awesome.
I talked to Brian Barczyk for like 2 hours,
Great guy.
Yeah, and he told me all kinds of things, and
Greg, the Woodstock guy, man.
Greg Woodstock has helped us out a lot.
Yeah.
But his advice is from a millionaire standpoint and don't apply to me. And he gets so mad at me because I won't listen to him. I'm like, Greg, I will listen to you. But he gets mad because he wants me to hire an entourage of people to do what I do to free up my time so that I can go out and collaborate with all the YouTubers.
Okay.
I can't do that. I can't afford that.
Okay.
He don't see why I don't listen to him.
Okay.
There's where we butt heads a little bit.
Okay.
I want to do what he wants me to do.
But you need a crew.
I
over
need
here.
time.
That's
I need to
right.
build up the crew and
That's
then
right.
build up the money coming in to pay the crew.
That's
you know.
right. That's
So
right.
that'll all come in time.
I found that a lot of people
And fix the crew's head first.
there's a lot of people on YouTube that will help people, a lot of people out, but there are some that won't. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
whoa!
go down on your knees,
I
right?
can't. Yeah.
Hey, be
Now you're just a floating head.
Whoa!
Wait. Say that. No,
I
say
can't
that.
do it.
Okay, let's see. Can I touch his head? Will it? Yes, it's real. It's real.
It's there.
All right.
That's awesome.
Liz dragged me for $5 at Willstar. Please, oh please, turn your shirt around so it would look even better.
Woo!
Why?
He does have it on backwards.
Yeah, I just did it. I just switched it. Man, this is like an interactive shirt. Check it out.
Dude, there's something fishy going on there.
You're a trip, bro.
Man, I'm hungry. I'm pulled out.
James Rutherford says, I've inherited a 17-year-old snapping turtle and need to rehome it. I live in Maine. Can you help? Contact your local wildlife, reservation.
Department of Agriculture.
No. We have
Natural
Wildlife
resources.
your
Natural resources.
local nature science center.
Yes,
they will
that
take
can do it too. They have special permits to take them in, and you won't get in trouble, even though I don't know if they're illegal in your state or not, but people have dropped them off to us, and then we take them to, like, the Great Lakes Science Center. What's that other place we take over in Bay Village? We took a turtle, too, that was like a pink-eared snapper or
That
something.
was the Lake Erie Nature.
Oh, that was the Lake Erie Nature. Okay. Yeah, that's, I call the Department of Agriculture all the time because I don't want to get busted with illegal species. When I get them, they give me a 72-hour leeway. I'm allowed to take it in as long as I call them. If they find out I'm hoarding fish here and they're all illegal,
Alligators.
that's trouble. But if I call them and say, look, I'm taking in this alligator snapping turtle or whatever that's illegal, and they go, okay, look, here's a list of places you can take it. You've got 72 hours.
Okay.
And we go and we video it and we take it and we video it there. And then we did our thing and we got video and it helps out there. And everything's good. We're still trying to get this permit to have these illegal, like CITES one fish and even the
Asian Arapaima.
Asian
Or
arowana.
Arowana. Yeah.
Asian Arapaima? What's that?
Where's
That
that
new
at?
crossbreed that me and Wyatt are coming up with, man. We're gonna make it.
That's a new thing. It's gonna have the Arapaima's head
Yeah.
and colors. I don't remember. Then what would we do?
I don't know.
The whiskers, maybe.
We're gonna make it invisible.
We have
Green
Omar
screen.
Acevedo for $5 says, "What's up, guys? Thank God it's Friday. We'll be sending those Cleveland Indians tickets next week.
What?
Indians tickets.
First time hearing about it.
And who said this?
Omar?
Is it Vasquez?
No.
Okay, you sure?
Said Omar Acevedo.
Okay. You know who Vasquez is, right?
No.
He was on the Indians forever.
And who?
Oh my God. I keep telling you guys,
Oh,
this kid
the
is smart.
Indians.
I keep telling you, he's so
I don't
smart.
watch baseball.
Cleveland Indians.
I've gone to a few games. I did watch the World Series, but going to games are much different. I've actually never went to a Browns game, believe it or not.
No?
Never.
Okay.
I've been to a bunch of Cavs games.
William Hughes asked, did you get my $5 pay up for Big
Yes.
Rich winning?
Yes.
Really?
Next comment down. Never mind, you did.
Oh, okay. Thank you, William.
We have Reaper for $5. Says, watch OFR behind the scenes tomorrow for why the fish guys tour of OFR.
Yes, Reaper was here this morning and got
hell
all
yeah.
him showing up and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't get no
man.
video. I'm sorry. We were back there working, and Reaper was kind of cranky today. So,
What do you want me to do with
All right.
this? What do you want it to be?
I'm doing it,
I have
Rich.
it on video. I have it on video.
I look at Reaper like, you've never yelled at me before, and then I see sweat dripping off his neck. I'm like, or his nose. I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool, buddy. It's cool.
It was I killed 2 plans sleeping on him. He almost also has it on video.
This guy was like Godzilla through Tokyo on our plants. He did the sound effects and everything. Like he meant to do it.
So we have OK&O, Oscars, Koi, and Oddballs for $50. Said, Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
I like it.
And thank you.
It jumped on me. Oh my God, it jumped a lot.
We got Jim Sheasley for $5. He didn't say anything, so thanks, Jim. All right.
I gotta say one thing. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Somebody's over here saying that Lamar Jackson is gonna win before Baker Mayfield. What is he gonna switch to wide receiver?
Okay, here. Let me say something.
Maybe.
You keep this political grabbing this sports stuff off my channel.
I see it. So I'm saying it, man. Like, I guess he's gonna play wide receiver or something. Because he's definitely quarterback.
Guys, I'm shutting down. My body, I probably slept 1 hour every 24
Go
hours.
Go take a nap, man.
Dude, if
that's
you want to
what
go
I'm
take a
doing.
nap,
That's
we're
what
going
I'm
to be here till 8:30 or so, and we can wake you up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna do that, and then I hit the road after that.
Yeah, man.
I'll see you guys in a minute.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I know. One of the two. Yeah, shake the hand. There we go.
Yes, sir. Very nice meeting you guys.
Later,
You take
Wyatt.
care,
We'll
buddy.
see you in a minute, bud.
Hell yeah.
Go kiss
All
press,
right.
man.
How's he
get
going to
it.
This
sleep
guy's been
after
driving
this?
all the way around the country.
Let's get it. For the
Well,
next 2 weeks.
he got that. He got that Dubai money.
I don't know how that helps him sleep, though. Right?
All right.
Later, bud.
Later.
Bill Smith.
It's a crying shame. Says, "Oop, I'm late." I thought "oop" was an Ohio thing.
Oop is an Ohio thing.
So
Maybe they're in Ohio.
it's a crying shame. Has to be from Ohio,
Yeah.
Northern Ohio is what I'm saying.
Oops.
We got Bill Smith. Says, ever want to go muskie fishing on Lake St. Clair, Michigan? I can guide you. I would love to
Nice.
go muskie fishing.
Yes,
I would love
me
to.
too. Some top water lures, some banging poles. Oh,
So, supposed to be going pike fishing with Russ. He owns Creek Pike Lures, and he makes his own pike shads.
we've still got a bunch of his fish here. He makes his own lures. Great guy, awesome guy. Known him for what, 15 years?
Yeah, just about. No, yeah, probably more.
Just-
I'm saying probably more.
Okay. Yeah, he's always been a nice guy.
But I'm going to convince him to make us our own customized OFR pike shad.
You didn't give me the map, so I can get out of here.
He's lost.
Where, bro?
Do you know where the
I got
kitchen
it.
is?
Yes, I see that.
The sliding glass door.
There's like 5.
I got it, man.
These guys from Dubai.
But yeah, he's going to make us I'm going to convince him to make our own pike shad lures, and that could be the lures we use to go catch muskie too.
Sure. Pam, Rubus, and Roxy says, Josh, could you give me the name of the cichlid with the big black eyes and the tank behind you?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. You're going to be more specific than big black eyes. I don't see anything with big black eyes. It makes me want to turn and look. I don't see nothing but a green screen.
The Venustus. That one right there?
If
black
it's this
eyes?
guy right there, that's a Venustus.
Venustus.
That big guy.
Oh, hey.
This one?
That's the one with the big black eyes.
This guy. This one. It's called the Willstar. The Willstar stickling.
Okay.
All right. Hello from Ireland. So
Well, hi,
speaking of
Ireland.
that area of the region. We've been planning the next vacation already. And I think it's going to be a cruise around the Mediterranean.
Dude, you just got back from vacation. I spent the worst 10 days of my life. And you came home and there was no fish dead. Your mother was here and taken care of. The house was standing. The dishes were done. The laundry was done. Everything was clean. And I literally saw you and went to sleep.
Turn around. Turn around.
That's it. That's all I wanted, my attaboy.
That's it.
But you cannot talk about another vacation already.
He said no. I don't know. He said in the summer we're going up to British Columbia looking for Bigfoot, bro.
No.
Weekend trip.
You can go in the backyard looking for Bigfoot.
We're gonna take a weekend trip.
Hey, me and Reaper, we're talking about getting a Bigfoot suit and coming in and, just...
I'm like, whoa, what's that?
Jim Sheasley.
Do you guys get cloudy water when adding new substrates, even after rinsing them off? Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. It takes like 3 days to a week for that cloudiness to go away. It's silt. It's dust on the rocks and all that kind of stuff. Did you get this one?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people... Patrick O'Connor said, rocking the mullet, Big Rich. Loving the Wolverine vest, Josh. Well, speaking of mullets, you want one to tell them what we did yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish you were going to bring that up. I had to put a clip on so they could see it. Tell them who stopped by and what he wanted.
So, our buddy Daniel Boken stopped by. He always comes over and lends hand when we have big projects coming up. But he's been growing out his hair all this time. And he called yesterday, and he wanted us to give him a mullet. So I grabbed my clippers, and by golly, we gave him a mullet.
Shaved him bald on the sides and left him an inch of hair on top and left all of his hair long on the back, which only reached the shoulder. So he's got the baby mullet, and it's working.
So Matt asked Josh, will it be a short vacation?
About 2 weeks.
Oh boy.
Yes, I agree, Vanyans. This is what we're going to do. Because bombing one of Willstar's videos in a Sasquatch outfit would be epic.
Oh, it'll go viral.
No, Willstar would turn and run like a little girl screaming the whole way.
Oh, sorry.
He'd be like, God, is that you?
Bigfoot.
His dog is still knocked.
Hey, we gave him the Wichita buzz cut, and, I didn't know who he was when he called. It turns out he'd been here and helped us before. But when he called, he was just like, hey, I want a mullet, and I can't think of anyone better than the guys from OFR to cut my hair. I'm like, dude, we don't cut hair. He goes, I don't care. Cut me a mullet. We're okay, come on over.
Kelly Lee said my goldfish was attacked by her male pond mates during the spring. Now she's pretty beaten up, scales missing. I've removed her. What do you suggest? I'm in the UK. I would, of course, keep her in a quarantine tank.
Add some salt.
And yes, salt. You just get that slime coat up and just give her time.
She will heal.
So is that from breeding, maybe? The males messing with her?
It could be breeding behavior. It could be, get out of my territory. He's mating with somebody else. Who knows? I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard to say. We don't see the pond. We don't see the decorations. We don't see the structure. We don't know how old the fish is, how young the fish is, what size the fish is. There's a lot of different things. So generally, that's probably what it is,
Rob Vandemer says, where do you find all of your amazing extra large tanks? Do people contact you with them or donate to the rescue?
No, there's this place called hugetanks.com, and basically I'm the only one that joined. So, I'm kidding.
Rich's private website.
No, I find them on Facebook Marketplace. I find them on Craigslist. I have had people call us. That's how we got the Bellagio tanks. We got contacted by one of our followers and said, look, they're selling these. You guys should grab them up. And I called. They wanted $25,000 for them. And you know, and here's the thing: they put up an ad, fish tanks, $25,000, and they opened up the back of a semi door and took a dark picture of the end of a fish tank and the end of a stand. That's all you could see. No one called them, so I called them. And, you know, I'm thinking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people have called because this is a tank from the show Tanked. And it was featured at the Bellagio Casino. I'm thinking, you know, I ain't got a prayer to get these tanks, but I'm going to give it my all. I looked at my bank account. I only had like 6,000. Josh had like, you know, 2,500. At the time, we put everything we could together, you know, and I offered him 10,000. Well, I was offering for one tank. I go, look, I don't want to upset you. I don't want to miss you up, but this is all we got. We run a rescue. This, you know, I would love to have this tank. You know, all I got is $10,000 though. And he goes, you know what? No one else is called. Come get them.
Them.
I'm like, he said them?
Them.
I didn't say nothing to him.
Yeah.
So we had to arrange a truck, a moving company to come get them. And this was an extra $4,000. So, and then he wanted me to fly in and bring cash. That seems sketchy to me. Because why can't I give you a cashier's check, you know, this and that. He's thinking we're trying to screw him, you know, and he didn't want a personal check or any of this, you know. So, well, whatever the reason, I don't partake in illegal activity. So, you know, I go there and, you know, we bring the $10,000, but we fly into Las Vegas. I got to rent a car. We park around the corner and put the money in the trunk. Me and Tracy walk around the corner and come to his shop. And you know what? We told him they were the guys that are here for the tank. He backed up the tank to his docks, had his crew unload both of these 20-foot tanks and stands and all the equipment into his, you know, warehouse. Then our truck showed up at 4 o'clock. He loaded up the truck, and then he was like, okay, where's our money? I'm like, Tracy, go get the car. So we paid him, and then, you know, we flew home, and the tanks met us the next day, and you guys, it's all history from there. We got them here. We got the Bellagio tanks for $10,000, and you know what? You save your money for something special, and that was something special, you know? That was amazing. It took us a year holding them on the side of the house in a, you know, sealed tarp. I shrink wrapped them. I put a heater in them with a video camera and a temperature thing on the wall. I then shrink wrapped them. I ran extension cords to them. I put tarps over them, and we surrounded them in styrofoam. Now they stayed a steady 80 degrees all winter, all summer for a year. I can check them on my cameras every time I'm in there, and they made it by. Because if they would have got cold, because of Ohio winters, 20-foot long of acrylic, they said it could shrink up to a ½ inch and pop the seams. So, yeah, we kept it warm, and a year later we got the addition built, and we moved them in. So we did it. They're there. We have the Bellagio tanks. And even DIY Joey says, I'm so jealous of those tanks. I would like the Bellagio tanks, he says.
They're beautiful tanks, that's for dang sure.
Alrighty.
Kaylee, let me see what she said. My goldfish was attacked. Oh, you read that. Okay. Good deal. Good advice, Matt F.
If you guys want any more questions answered, throw them in the chat.
If not, let's go back to talking about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What do you want to know now?
Okay, so you did the boat thing where you hung in a parachute behind a boat.
Parasailing, yeah.
Parasailing, that was amazing.
Yeah,
That was amazing. The only thing that would make that better is they get you out in the middle of the ocean and they just let you go. And you come down and float and land in the water. And then they pick you up. That would be amazing.
I was drunk and I wanted to do a pencil drop into the ocean.
I heard you on your video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From like 300 feet.
makes a father so proud. I'm drunk. I want to do a pencil drop. I'm like, that's my boy.
So, Josh, how high was the cliffs that you guys were jumping off of?
Which one?
Or the break walls or whatever it was.
There was the hole. That was 35 feet. And then the cliffs at Rick's were 20, 40, I think 60 and 70. And then the high one was, I think, closer to 90.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Yeah. And which one did you jump? You didn't do
No.
90.
We got that boat Josh got, the
pontoon.
pontoon boat. We want to get a big parachute behind it and pull it with our 9.9.
Good luck. Did you jump off the 90?
I jumped off the second largest.
Second largest.
I wasn't going up that rickety old piece of wood to go on this little tiny platform.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it.
Just fall instead of jumping, right?
We were out all day. I didn't have my liquid courage in me. If I was drunk, I probably would have done it. So screw it.
Carson Fish says, do you have any experience with bowfin? I want to know if it's safe to keep in a pond. Bowfin will eat anything that can fit in its mouth, including all of your baby pond fish and koi and whatever, and it'll probably pick on the big koi. Don't do it, son. Don't do it.
That's a fact check.
Got Jim Sheasley for $5 says, what size tank do you recommend for a male beta? 5 gallon? 10 gallon?
At least.
For a beta? That's adequate size.
5 gallon is the adequate size, I said, at least.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a 10 gallon with some glowfish and you got a beta in there, that's great too. You know, but don't keep them in these cups they sell them in. You know, they're 12-ounce cups. It's just not right.
Yeah.
Just not right.
Well, what else do you want to know about Jamaica? Oh,
Okay.
Chris Trapp said, what was the drink of choice in Jamaica, Josh? All right. So, depends on the day and which bar was open at a certain time in the
jeez.
day.
He got to know them all.
Yes.
Different drink for every day. No, tell
For
them about the
different times of the day,
no,
different bars.
the
were
tidal wave.
open.
You laughed about
There
that.
is a drink called the tidal wave in Jamaica.
So it was my girlfriend's birthday, and I probably shouldn't have done this, but you know what? It was her birthday. I had to treat her to something special. So I went and I've been talking up. You know, my favorite drinks are blue. I love blue drinks. I don't know why, but they just hit differently. So I love blue drinks. So I told her that she has to try this drink called a tidal wave. And I go down to Jamaica, and they don't know what a tidal wave is. So I pulled up on my phone. I'm like, can you make me this? She just starts laughing. So she comes back, 2 blue shots, glass of water. So the theory is you're supposed to, you know, take the shot with your friend and take the cup of water and just soak them.
Okay.
No, this poor girl who loves my son takes her shot and goes, and then he velocitizes her in her face on her birthday. He goes, tidal wave!
Wasn't the first time.
It was horrible.
She absolutely loved it. But she says she's getting me back.
She tried in the video I've seen. She
Yeah.
tried immediately grabbing the water and throwing it at Josh, and Josh grabbed it and holding it up, and then
Yeah,
she ends up getting wet again.
Oh,
Poor
boy.
girl.
No, it dumped. She did not get wet again. But the drinks of choice. In the very beginning of the day, it was vodka pineapples, and then it was on to pina coladas and Jamaican smiles. And then
Jamaican Smiles. What's that one like?
that is, you do strawberry daiquiri, a little bit of pina colada,
Can you open that
and then
door,
you
please?
top it off with rum and rum cream. So good.
Ooh, that sounds good. So like a strawberry cream.
Kinda. And then after that, we went on to Bob Marley's and Purple Rain's. These were all large
Okay.
frozen drinks.
Now you got to tell me, what's a Bob Marley?
So that is, you start off with.
It was an educational trip for my son.
Yeah, it was.
You
You
start
can
off
tell.
with the strawberry daiquiri, and
Okay.
then you go to the pineapple slushy with rum in it, and then you top it off and you make the yellow with blue carousel, and it makes it green, and you pour that on top, so it was red, yellow, green, like a Rasta color,
Okay.
and then they topped it off with white rum, and that was Bob Marley. So it was liquor, 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 more liquor, topped off with liquor.
Nice.
With a butt on top.
Drink your drink.
So you said like blue Hawaiian shots?
Carol
So you like
Sinclair
blue
says, were you guys really in Jamaica? Josh just got back. Him and his girlfriend Brittany went to Jamaica for Brittany's birthday. Josh took his vacation from work to take his girlfriend to Jamaica for her birthday. Best boyfriend ever.
9 days. Oh, And there's 2 more videos coming out day after tomorrow and the next video after that. And then we're back to fishy vids.
Then it's all fish.
And we're going to ramp it up a notch here.
Yeah, so enjoy that, because once it's back to fish, that's all you're getting is fish.
And we also tried a bunch of drinks there that we've never heard of. And some of them were god-awful.
Were they?
Yes. Oh my god.
Did you have any, like, not alcoholic drinks, but just like fruit, like fresh pineapple juice or whatever?
You had fresh
coconut.
pineapple, fresh papaya, cantaloupe.
But that went in your drinks. He's talking about
Just
just children's
off the
drinks.
side of the road, like
You
some
can
stand.
get whatever you want.
Like
Yeah.
if you take Will to Jamaica, he's going to drink one of these kiddie drinks.
The fresh mangoes were the best.
The fresh mangoes.
Yes.
I'm a rum guy.
SC Aquatics says, Ohio Fish Rescue, what was the 2 beds again? There was a bed for
I don't know what you're talking about.
playing and a bed for sleeping.
That was on my private Snapchat, and this dude posted it all
I
over the
didn't know.
internet.
I'm like, he didn't put it on Facebook. I did a screen record and I recorded all of it and I put it on Facebook, and then I get a message from him. Dad, her parents are going to see this.
Oh, no. And her dad's your friend, right?
This is what's weird about this. 35, 40 years ago, I went to school with her dad. Okay, we used to hang out together when AC/DC came out with Back in Black. Def Leppard came out with Hysteria. And Fastway came out with the what was that?
Fast way.
Say What You Will. When them albums hit the streets, that's when I knew Dave Demeter as Brittany's dad. And now our children meet on Match.com.
It wasn't Match.
Wasn't? What was it? What was it?
Tinder.
Facebook.
No.
Facebook relationships? What was it?
Facebook.
One that worked.
No. She sent you a message. You always hit on your dad's best friend's daughters.
You got the stories all mixed up.
I'm telling them the way I heard them.
Oh, what's up, Miss Leslie?
See, there's just certain stuff I don't share.
Yeah.
Leave it to Dad. Miss Leslie, or LaSalle, Leslie says, hello, Willstar.
What's up, Miss Leslie?
Sam's signature series says, marry her.
How soon are you starting to do new rescues?
We've got one for this Monday. Me and Reaper are traveling out of town and going on a koi rescue. Then the following Monday is what holiday?
Memorial Day?
Memorial Day. Then the next Monday, me and Reaper are traveling to get this other rescue. And then the next Monday after that, we're going to Kentucky to get a bunch of big fish. So the next few weeks will be exciting.
Von Yinzer, he said it was nasty. The Jamaican jerk chicken. You didn't like it, did you?
Sometimes it was good. Other times it was just spicy and not very
Way too
good.
much spice and hurried up.
So my girl just texted me, said I'm cracking up over here. And also, you forgot about the dirty banana. My favorite drink is called a dirty banana.
Why?
It was delicious.
It was what?
It was what?
It
Why?
was delicious.
Why?
Um,
Why, you know?
it was a lot of rum.
Okay.
My
It
favorite.
was crushed banana, and it was like a frozen drink. I can't explain it. It was rum cream, and it was just deliciousness. It was like dessert, but it got you drunk.
Awesome. Brittany, glad we can make you laugh.
Anything with rum in it is always good.
Hey, guys with shortcomings got to make you laugh.
Sorry, Diesel.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, you got it. Okay, there you go.
Eric Heading says $5.
What's up, Eric?
Says fish food.
Why?
That's like 7. Guys, drink up. You just get drunk. You know what? I love hanging out with you guys. It's so fun. You know, this is me letting loose. I can't do this during the week. You know, I got so much responsibility, so much things going on, so many things I have this huge list to do. I have to follow on my phone every day, and I can't stop until the things are checked off. And once that happens, I can drink a little bit, but then I pass right out because I go without sleeping.
Pause. Brittany said they have no idea what they're talking about.
Who?
You.
Oh, about the shortcomings.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Why did she say that?
Because she said you're lying.
Why?
There's no shortcomings over here.
Why?
Why?
So, Kelly Lee asked, is Brittany from the UK?
Why?
No, she's not.
Why?
But
That's
she
like
does-
5 times. Y'all just drink.
She does have an English accent.
Oh my God, she has the cutest little British accent. It's all, she drives me crazy with this. I go, yeah, I see her. I'm like, hey, Brittany, I miss you. Do that English thing. It cracks me up every time. It's so adorable.
Did she live there for a while or something? You said.
When she lived in Hawaii, her roommate was from England, and she picked up on it.
Okay.
So there's the tea.
Your boy Jay says $4.99. Says you guys are amazing. I watch every video and every live stream. Can't wait to come visit one day. Hashtag Team Tracy. Hashtag OFR. Thank you, bro. You know, anytime you want to visit, get a hold of me. But, you know, have a few dates a couple weeks in advance. I can check them against my calendar and tell you which date is open. We're like 3 weeks booked behind right now. And, you know, I still forget people are coming. And I'm like, today we don't have no one coming. And like 7 people show up. And I can't get things done because, you know, I can't turn people away. But, you know, I'm trying to be nice. But I still, you know, I spent an hour on a tour on each set of people. And I can't get nothing done. You know, I'm trying to get things done around here and trying to get things caught up. We should have been done with this pond already, but we have not put our all into just the pond. We're being pulled in 17 other directions, doing all this and doing that and doing, you know, it's crazy.
So we have David Kessler for $3. Says Josh is still on his Jamaica vibe.
Yeah, I'm on.
Y'all man. Look,
Yeah, I'm
Miss
on.
Angelo Lapp.
Are you and Brittany going to get married?
Oh, stop it.
That's what you're
Yeah,
reading,
that's
right?
what I'm reading, Josh. Are you pretty? I'm telling you to stop it and I read it.
I know.
That's not what I went back to.
Oh.
I got the wrong thing.
Okay.
All right, we have Miss Leslie. Says, Will, if you ever come to Arizona, we should hang out. Winky face. Someone's
Oh.
got a crush.
Oh, Andrew and Miss Leslie got beef.
She likes that floating head over there.
Let's, you know, I'm not gonna say.
Stick it right in her purse.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with you, but stop it.
Sounds good, Miss Leslie.
Hit me up, say.
His number is 216.
Hit him up, my Facebook productions.
No.
Willstar
Let's do it.
Productions. No.
That way you don't give it out. I don't give it out. You give out the first half. I'll give out the second half.
What? For what?
Your phone number.
Oh, my number?
No. Search Willstar.
Or
Yes, that
you
is
just
what he's
go
in my phone as.
to Facebook
All right.
Productions.
The area code would be 216 because that's where we live.
So you get the last 7. I got the first 3.
No. Go with the next 3.
I don't have it.
You don't have it.
I'm reading the live chats.
Yeah, we got.
He's not gonna do you like that.
No, sir. Thank you, Josh.
All right, I'm going to. It's.
We got Rick Knott for $5. He didn't say
He said I'm
anything.
going to.
So thanks, Rick.
Oh boy.
Miss Leslie, you contact me. I'll give you his number. I'm not scared.
It's not scared.
My ninja says, drink, drunk. Why?
But why, Rich? Why? That's the question.
Yes, just keep drinking.
We got Kevin Josie says, ambitious goal to raise $5K for you sons of a guns in June. Started networking.
Who's raising 5K?
Kevin Josie.
He's raising it?
He said, started networking my resources in the Pacific Northwest today. If this goal isn't reached,
Oh!
I will take nipple
to
to
nipple,
nipple jumper cables from Tesla.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my God.
First of all, great
Please
job.
don't give him no money. I want to see that.
Wow.
Wow. Now that's ambitious.
Yeah, it is, man.
We got Von Yinzer for $5. Says Von Yinzer says, "Why haven't you hit the like button yet? Why? Hashtag Team Tracy. All the love to the OFR."
Nice.
Aw, thank you, Onions. That's awesome. All right, let me see. Let me look at this right here.
We got Rick Knott for $5. Says, "You guys are an awesome inspiration. I am working on getting started up in Colorado."
Nice, nice. You know what? I love the fact that people, send me messages saying, I had this happen and that happened. It was worse than my life. And if it wasn't for your videos, I don't think I'd have got through. You're such an inspiration. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like all the work I put into doing what I'm
it.
doing is worth it. I mean, other people out there are following suit and helping out and
Yeah.
being,
I agree.
and it helps people. I love that. I mean, I love that.
Jim Sheasley for $10 says, "Do you think that at the barbecue you might be willing to sell some of the shack koi?"
Here's what I said. I'll give them away, but maybe it was worth it. We should do a not a raffle, but come and buy shack koi at a cheap price. $10 a fish. And they're already up 6-8 inches. But I wanted to wait and take all of the butterfly koi of the shack koi for Tracy and put it in her pond. Then the rest, everybody can own a shack koi, which is $1,000 fish from the parents that they paid, $1,000 for each. They had these babies, and these are high quality koi, and blah blah blah. You can get them for $10 or something, and that $10 can benefit the rescue. So if we sell 70 of the babies, we get $700. We buy the backup, heater, that type stuff, or we, I don't know, buy things we wouldn't normally buy, like Universal Rocks background. I love that company, Universal Rocks. Stuff like that we wouldn't waste money on. But if we did this, it'd benefit a little bit, and then the tanks would get, nice backgrounds for it. And that's not hurting anybody, because wouldn't you pay $10 to have a $1,000 koi fry, that's already 7-8 inches of the shack kois? I mean, that's a nobody else has these. Even Shack don't have shack koi babies. I can give these to you at a very cheap price, but we have so many of them. We can do this and do a benefit for OFR, and you guys can be like, I paid nothing for this fish. It's $1,000 koi, and we got it for $10. Something like that. And then we can frivolously spend that money on something we don't need. Like, we don't need backgrounds. We can live with the blue background. But if we had the Universal Rock backgrounds, like DIY Joey, it would look better, right?
That's Aqua Decor he uses.
Oh, he uses, it's the same thing, basically. It's a Universal Rocks background.
I'm just your fact checker. Okay?
Well, we would use Universal Rocks because they donated to the fish room or the pool room, and that's who did our walls for the pool is Universal Rocks. So if I'm ever going to buy anything, I'm going to buy it from Universal Rocks because that company rocks.
We got Globe Gaming for $10. Says, "Love you guys. Never stop. Wish you well. Hashtag Team Tracy. Also, one day I will have a tank for those big fire eels of yours."
Love you, Jim, but you're not getting my fire eels.
That was Globe Gaming.
Oh, Globe Gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just jumped on me. I saw Jim Sheasley, and then you read it, and now it's changed. That's crazy.
So we have another one from Demon Viking. Says, "I'm a big fan from the UK. Love all your videos. Keep up the great work. Stay fishy, my friends. Hashtag Team Tracy. Hope to see Tracy well and back in videos soon."
Thank you. That's awesome. Me too.
Favorite part of your trip, Josh? Matt Reed is asking.
Hard to say. In what aspect?
He didn't specify there, sir.
What was your favorite part of the trip? Was it the horseback riding? Was it the underwater snorkeling? Was
Plane
it
ride down, knowing you're going. I mean,
was it the boat riding in the air? The big parasailing? What was it?
Favorite part of my trip.
Don't say staying in the hotel.
Family
Her
stuff.
family's watching.
Yeah, family stuff, son.
I was going to say seeing the big old smile on my girlfriend's face the whole time.
There you go. You
Very
heard that,
nice.
Brittany.
Very nice.
Turn that one around real quick.
But why did she have a smile on her face?
All the beautiful sights, huh, Josh?
Right. Marlon Martinez says, my girl tells me to watch something. I told her, leave me alone. I'm watching OFR. I love it.
We got Kyle Jaded for $5. Says should do raffles for small tank setups or something at the barbecue. $5 for 5 tickets and $10 for 15.
Well, we've got enough going on at the barbecue. You know, we're not going to, you know, hectic up our life with more stuff. We already got to have security. We already got to have somebody manning the grill. We already got to have somebody out front handling parking, because the last big party we had here, people went and parked in my neighbor's driveway and took their keys and left and came back here to the party, and my neighbors are freaking out.
Wow.
They called the police, and, you know, it was all bad. It was all bad. Then they're parking on the wrong side of the road. There's fire hydrants down this side. You're not allowed to park on that side of the road. You're allowed to park on that side of the road. Then there's other people parking half on and half off the road. They think they're doing right. No, you're sinking into the clay of the ditch of this person's house, and they get really mad. Stay on the road. Stay on the other side of the road than the parking or the fire hydrants. We got to have somebody manning where everybody's walking in back, whether they're going in the fish room or into the backyard. We have to have everybody sign a waiver, because I can't be sued, you know, if something happens, you know. So everybody has to wear a wristband, and they have to sign the waiver to get the wristband. And then it's all free from there, okay? So, I mean, we've got a lot of things to do. Did you know I called to rent a porta potty? They're $250 a day. I got $500 I'm trying to give back to my people, and I'll buy all the free food. Well, to have porta potties there, they're $250 each a day. That's crazy. Anybody got any ideas? I'm down to hear it.
This is a family show. Will needs to put on a shirt.
My belly hurts. I got something in it.
Is it a baby?
It's
Who took my mojo? Said Josh, are you still planning the riverscape for the gooch? Yes, we are. Just got to get to it.
No, we got to have a bunch of people here to be able to move that 580 or 540, whatever it is, out of the fish room, move the 450 out of the way, move the 580 out, carry the 580 all the way around back into the very backyard, up onto the deck, through the deck, into the pool room, all the way around the pool room, and put it where all the tools are. Or sell the Matt's Monster fish tank, because the guy put money down on it, and Josh couldn't pass up on it, and the guy hasn't been here to pay it off. So if that tank gets moved, we'll put the 580 there. If it don't get moved, we have to put it where all the tools are and find another spot for all my tools. I mean, we're in a stasis here. We don't know what to do. No, pickle.
Kyle Jaded for $2 says call Scott's Party Rental in Columbia Station.
Hang on one second.
Scott's Party Station.
He's right on.
No, not call him. Call them.
Scott's Party Rental in Columbia Station. We got Von Yinzer for $5. Said just so that people can use a porta potty. Gonna be a lot of folks that gotta go, and there is no pee in the ool or on.
No. You know, we don't get along with our neighbors. I was thinking this. Let's build a 3-sided, shack against the neighbor's yard, and it's all trees, and put a door on it. You open up the door, you walk in, you pee on the neighbor's yard. The guys go over there, the girls can go in the house. I'm kidding, guys. I would never do that.
I don't think he was. Doogie said OFR bears no responsibility for your inevitable alcohol poisoning at this barbecue.
There's no alcohol at the barbecue because Strongsville cops are very sturdy, and, strong and just rude to us.
Say strict and stringent, and you said
He made a new word up. That's
New word. Okay, they're so strict. They want to come back. They don't want to show up and say, "Hey, keep it down," and then leave. They show up and say, "Hey, there's a party going on. Yeah. We want to see everybody's IDs." No, get out of my yard. Why do you want us out of your yard? We want to see everybody's IDs. I have to fight with them, tell them to leave. They say they're coming back with a warrant. This is how Strongsville is. It's terrible. I hate living here. This is the worst place I've ever lived. Cleveland cops would come to the door and say, "Look, turn the radio down. Don't make us come back." "All right, officer, no problem." And they leave. Strongsville wants to come in, and then when you won't let them in, they want to know why. I just spent $8,000 on new carpet. Are you going to take your shoes off? No. Then you can't come in. So now they sit out the end of your driveway, and they start pulling over everybody coming and going from your house. I mean, they're just, it's ridiculous here in Strongsville. It's ridiculous. I miss Cleveland. It was much better to live. Metalhead Prime says, "I don't need a shack to pee in the neighbor's yard." Look, this is not a trend we're going to start, okay? I'm joking.
So we can make it an everyday thing.
Yes, Chris Trapp. Big Rich needs a ranch in the country. Of course. I'd throw the most awesome mega parties. Seriously. Bands. We're talking 10 keggers. We're talking Hairy Buffalo parties. Everybody bring a bottle. We'll throw it into one big, huge tub. Fruit, all that. Everybody gets drunk, pass out, have a good time. And then you all leave tomorrow. That'd be a good party. I remember them days. Them were the parties in my days, and I miss them.
And yes, guys, I will be doing a raffle of some sort. Just don't know what yet. But I'll handle that side.
Who's that?
Raffle for the barbecue.
Who said that?
Everyone keeps saying, "Are you doing raffles? Doing raffles? Are you doing raffles?"
No, and you just said, somebody said, "I will be doing a raffle."
You just said it for yourself. I will be doing a raffle.
I did not. I'm not going to do a raffle.
You just quoted me. I said I will be doing a raffle.
Who's on first, folks?
Wow.
Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Look, we're not going to pee in the neighbor's yard. We're not going to, stain their fence. We're not going to, there's no drinking from 12 to 6 when the party's going on. The band's going to be here from 2 to 4. It's a family-oriented event, okay, guys? Free food. Come and check out the rescue. Look at the tanks. Look at the fish. Eat some food. If you want a signature from Big Rich and Josh, we'll sign whatever you want. That kind of stuff. That's the type of vibe it's going to be, okay? I do not want trouble with the neighbors. I do not want trouble with the cops. I'm just saying this is the worst place I've ever lived because of these cops. The neighbors called, when I moved in here 10 years ago, I had a U-Haul truck. I pull in the driveway, and what do you do with the U-Haul truck? You rent it for the weekend, you fill it up with your furniture, you take it to your new house, and you have it there, and you unload it into your new house. The cops show up and say, "You can't have this here." I'm like, "What are you talking about? This truck can't be here." I'm like, "Yes, it is. Have you ever heard of moving into a house? I'm moving in." They're like, "Sir, you can't have this here." I'm like, "Yes, I can. I rented it from U-Haul. I'm bringing my furniture over. Of course I can. What are you talking about?" They're like, "Sir, we're going to have to mark your tires." I'm like, "Why would you mark my tires?" "To make sure that it was moved." What? So the cops actually marked my U-Haul truck tires, which I had for the weekend, and I took it back to the U-Haul. The next weekend, I rented it again, and the cops showed back up. "Sir, we told you last week you couldn't have this here." I'm like, "I just brought this truck here." And they're like, "Right." And they go over and look for the chalk marks. There's no chalk marks. They marked the tires again. This is what I had to live with. I mean, are you people serious? Do you not know how to move into a house? You rent a truck, you move your furniture, you move in. It may take 6 weeks, may take 2 months. I don't know. But I'm going to rent a truck, and I'm going to move my stuff in because I bought this house. I don't want you here either. Don't come here.
So we have Con Worker 1 said, "Josh, how's the baby doing? Has it eaten for you okay?" He is not. He's not eating on a consistent basis. He will nip at some food, so I'm not worried about him. But he's not eating consistently yet for me to introduce him to other fish and, you know, give him free reign of the tank yet. But we are working on it, and videos are coming soon.
So, Rich, for the barbecue, are kids you gonna let kids maybe fish with a bobber in their back pond?
Well, they can, as long as it's, you know, catch and release. You don't kill the fish.
Just so they
There's
know, you know,
thousands of bluegill over there, and bass, and crappie, and turtles, all kinds of stuff. And it's as soon as you put your bobber in, you got fish.
And we got a little Spider-Man rod here they can use. You know, so you guys bring your kids on that.
Jay Kessler says, "Big Rich, did you and Greg make up over the pond?" He seemed pissed. Greg's a hell of a nice guy, and he's donated a lot to us. Yes, he was mad that day because he thinks I don't listen to him. He donated the stuff for a 10 by 40 pond, and then we decided to build a wooden deck over, or a wooden roof over the deck. Well, that consisted of 3-foot cement pylons. So the pond that he wanted was attached to the deck above ground, and then, you know, you could walk from the deck and put your foot in the water. 10 foot wide by 40 foot long. Okay, this wasn't working for us, and I told Greg this, and he says, get a hold of Ed Ballou. So I call Ed, and I'm like, look, the pylons are 3 foot round. We cannot disturb them, dig them up, and let them move because they're holding up the roof. He agreed 100%. We're going to have to start this pond about 10 foot away from the deck, 6 to 10 foot. I'm like, okay. So we got that all figured out. Now, next time I talk to Greg, Greg's all mad at me because you changed my whole idea. I wanted to attach to the deck. I'm like, Greg, you told me to talk to Ed. I did what you said to do. Ed said to change it. It's changed. He's like, oh, I can't trust you a bit. I'm like, I don't know what you want from me. I did what you said, and now you're yelling at me. So he thinks I'm sneaky and I'm trying to change the plans on him and everything else. And Greg's a nice guy, but he lives a different world. Everybody listens to Greg. I couldn't listen to Greg because we did a roof that changed our plans. So Ed Ballou changed the plans, and I did it this way. Greg got all mad at me, and then when he showed up and seen that now it's 40 foot by 50 foot instead of 10 foot by 40 foot, you know, he was a little, I will give you that. He was a little attitudey about it, but we're a rescue. I needed the most size possible. I didn't need a nice little spectacle of a 10 foot wide koi pond. You know, we rescue koi all summer long. I need a big pond. And this is my yard, and I wanted it to be all that it could be. So we used his liner on the roof of the new roof on the deck because it's 16 by 40. And the liner was, to have a 10 foot wide liner, you're going to need 4 foot deep, 10 foot across, 4 foot up. That's 18 foot. So you buy a 20 foot liner by 50 foot would give you the 10 by 40 foot koi pond. Well, I used that on the liner instead of buying a liner for because I did a rubber roof. Instead of buying the rubber roof for the roof, I used Greg's liner up there. We glued it down. And then for $200 more I was going to spend on the roof, I bought the 50 by 40 liner and made this huge pond. Me and Josh did all the work. We paid extra for all the rocks. It was nothing off Greg's, nothing. And, he still got mad at me because I changed his plan. It's okay. I'll take that. Greg's a busy guy. He does a lot of things, and he's helped us out. So he got a little, aggravated with me. That's fine. In the end, we've got a nice rescue pond, and I'm going to put, Tracy spelled out in rocks in the bottom, and, it's everything we want, as big as we can have it, where we have it, and, everything's fine. So, I'm not putting Greg down at all. You seen that he was mad at me. Yes, and there's why. That's all. Because when Greg says something, he expects it to be followed. He has, 80 employees under him, and they better listen to him. I'm not his employee.
All right, next.
So that's where he gets a little, but he's a good guy, and he's helped out a lot. So don't get mad at him for getting mad at me. It's okay.
Question.
No, let me finish it. So go ahead.
I got nothing. Go for it. I'm just trying to get you off the damn subject.
Well, no, somebody asked, so I had to, stick up for Greg.
So what are the plans for the
You know?
Infinity Edge?
Well, okay, Greg came here, and he felt bad for kind of getting mad at me, and he offered to do something else. I'm like, Greg, you don't have to do anything else. We appreciate everything you've done. He's like, no, we can make this better. And he said the Infinity Edge, and I'm like, well, we did talk about that being Edge, so he wants to do that for us. So
Nice.
you guys think he got mad at me, but look, he's offering to do this on top of it. He feels sorry for getting a little agitated with me. It's all good. And what kind of friend would I be if I couldn't, forgive him? We're good friends. I like Greg. He's a good guy.
Friends have arguments. You get over it. You get over it.
Anybody, you have an argument with them, It's fine.
You're not in a.
And we didn't have an argument, It's all good. Everything's good. Greg's a good guy. I love the company Aquascape. They have done nothing but helped us out. So, I hope you guys understand that. That's all. Brooke Holly says, we love Greg, so do we.
We got Richard Maloney for $10. Says 100 pizzas are not the same as coming home from the hospital, doing water changes. KG from last night and Fishy Friday.
Awesome.
What's up, Richard?
Thank you, Richard. Jane Sell, Greg rocks. We all know you guys are friends.
Yep.
Of course we're friends.
Friends argue sometimes. I mean, if you're just kissing.
That wasn't an argument. It was just a little. He
They
got
don't always-
agitated
they
with
don't
me.
always-
That's all.
Yeah, friends don't always agree with everything. I mean, if you're just sitting there kissing someone's butt, that's not a friendship you're in.
No, that's you using somebody.
Right.
And I don't use Greg. He's a good guy, and he can come by here anytime.
Nice.
I'll open up my house to him because he is my friend.
I've only met him 2 or 3 times. Seems like a
He got
wonderful dude.
Dude, he got me. He didn't have to ask me to bring Shaq's koi fish down to him.
Yeah.
He asked me, and then me and Josh got to meet Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal.
That's an awesome guy right there in my book.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Raheem, I'm doing a little bit better. Thanks for asking.
We still have the Indian shovel-nosed catfish.
Yes, we do.
We
That's
have 2 of them.
Yeah, we got 2 of them. We got a smaller one and then the big one, and that's the Spirata Aor. Yep. All right. So what was your next favorite thing you did in Jamaica? Because I'm telling you, I'm looking at these and I see the blue water, the beautiful horses, the 4-wheelers, the parachutes, the cliff diving. I'm thinking, oh my God, everything is awesome there.
Gorgeous, yeah.
And I just view it as an experience, and now it's just a memory.
Drink up.
But why?
Because you're gonna make 100 more, and
Why?
this might not be my favorite vacation. I mean, there's more stuff out there that I can do. I mean, the horse riding on the beach was cool.
Oh, that was cool. No, the horse riding in the water was awesome.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
Yes, nice and cooling and refreshing and cooled the horses off. Yes, that was amazing.
But the majority of that stuff you can do anywhere.
Yeah. So what do we have to look forward to coming up in the next videos from Jamaica? I mean, don't give
Deep
everything
sea
away.
fishing?
Deep sea fishing.
Oh yeah, I told him, I was like, I want you to go deep sea, go shark or marlin fishing, catch and release, of course, but do one of these,
You cannot catch and release a shark, marlin. When you go deep sea fishing, there's no catch and release.
Why?
They will die.
Coming
You
from
have to
too
catch
deep.
them.
Why?
You have to catch them, and you take
I've
them
seen
back to
many
shore.
sharks released.
That was their policy down there. You do not catch and release.
Huh? Well, that's horrible.
So I took the fish that I caught, and I felt bad, but I gave them to some of the unfortunate people on the beach who were asking for food, and that's what we did.
And what did you catch?
Blackjacks, like 20 of them.
How big were they?
Between the whole boat. They were anywhere from 8 inches to 2 foot.
8 inches, 2 foot. So you helped feed people there.
Correct.
That's awesome. Thank you, Josh. You're a good boy.
So we have a question from Mostly Maui Waui. My beautiful big red Severum has a deep pinhole in his head suddenly today. He is
Hole in the head.
He is full of action and eating well, but what can I do to help him? Thanks.
Clean water changes, fresh water changes.
Clean water and Metro. The only thing that can help them now.
Colin Doyle for $20 says, why? It's been a quiet night, boys. Not like a normal Friday. Is the Holiday Inn the closest one to y'all?
Yes.
Yes, the Holiday Inn is literally like 5 minutes down the road. It's not far at all.
Sam Signature Series says, Rich, I love you, but don't go with Greg. I'm not going to Greg. Somebody said he was mad, and I explained the situation.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to Greg. I love Greg. He's my friend, and we will stay friends. Period.
More questions.
Are you more likely to set up a saltwater tank now that you visited Jamaica? Tariq.
Yeah, I want to know
Bali.
about this one.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on, Josh.
Do you know?
I've been fighting this guy for like a year for this sake.
Sorry, Diesel. I know that hurts. The god awful smell of the ocean
It smells
turned
bad
me
there?
off even worse. It was stanky.
Dude, I've never had the ocean smell. I come from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a different kind of
Well,
smell. Like
you were in
I've
Jamaica.
been in the ocean in Florida, and you know you just have that salt on you.
Yeah.
But this stuff down here, it was pungent.
Yeah.
If you didn't wash your clothes after you got out of the ocean, you smell the next morning.
Really?
Knock you out.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
Wow.
Well, that's enough to turn someone.
So I don't know if it was because there was a lot of seaweed in the water. Maybe it was
Could be
a lot
dead
of
bacteria.
decaying, matter.
Yeah, could be.
Um,
A whale offshore decaying and dead and it's in the water?
Could be. I don't know. But yeah.
Wow, that surprises me.
Pedro wants to know if you still use the drag racing car. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I just go and pick up, like bananas and bread and stuff, and that's it.
And the taste of that water down there, oh my goodness. It is.
Oh, Josh comes from the Cleveland Water Department.
We have one of the top 5 cleanest water supplies in the United States.
Do it.
And he went to Jamaica, and he says their water sewage treatment plant has been run by fools because this water smelled bad, tasted bad, and looked bad.
Spoiled.
That's funny.
You see Athena there?
I'll ask one more time. I got a Jack Dempsey rescue that won't eat pellets or flakes. What else can I get him for a chain store? Don't buy pellets if he's not taking pellets. Try shrimp. Try tilapia. Try cut fish.
Try everything. Sam Signature Series says, Rich, my apologies. That's all right. It's all right. Just, you guys are turning into something it's not, and I didn't want it to go that way. Me and Greg are friends, and we're going to stay friends. He's a good guy, and he helps out a lot. Not only us, he helps out other people, other organizations, and, watch him. He goes from one organization to the next, and he's just donating. He's a good heck of a guy.
I want to say one thing about that. One time I made a video and he literally messaged me telling me that I was doing a good job. I mean, nothing more than that, just some encouragement. You know what I mean? Saying, hey, Willstar, you're doing good, man. Keep it up. And, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to take his time out of his busy schedule. So that just shows you the type of person he is,
Yeah. And he's definitely busy. He's in Australia one day.
Yeah,
he's
man.
in Berlin the next. He's in.
Yeah, man.
No, that's the busiest man I've ever known, and
Yeah.
I'm the busiest man I think I know, and he's way more busier than me.
Are you getting the ducks back?
Good question.
There was a duck back there today.
We had our helper Christy. She took the ducks for 10 days. Her and her mother, and what great people. So that I didn't have to take care of them while Josh was gone, and add to my stress. So. In that 10 days, they've been taking care of them, sending me videos of them swimming in the pools, eating and all this stuff. The ducks are growing so good. They're coming over here tomorrow, and we're going to do a video of the ducks coming back home. But they found someone that offered to take the ducks, has a big farm, blah, 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 a bunch of other, ducks and stuff. So I'm thinking of giving it to them because we really want swans here when they become available. But, right now, I bought them. I'll donate them to this lady's. You know, she's got like, I don't know, I think she said 130 acres or something, and a big pond, and you know, I'll donate them to them if they can have a better home than what we did. You know, I did an impetuous buy. Something I tell you guys not to ever do. Do your due diligence first and look it up. I didn't know how dirty they were. I didn't know how much, you know, it was a lot of work taking care of them. So right now I have not a way out, but a way to give them a better home than what we would give them in a way bigger pond. So I'm thinking of taking that up. We'll see tomorrow. Watch the video for what happens.
Yes, you can just get tilapia from the grocery store. Very easy, and then cut it up into little
Cut
pieces.
it up into pieces big enough for their mouths. Yep.
We'll go to town.
Bill, he's got thumbs down.
Could Australian freeze-dried blackworms cause internal parasites, or maybe I just overfeed my fish? I cured them and want to try food again. Is it safe?
You know, that I don't know, but I know if you freeze everything, it kills all parasites, and then you can feed them the thawed out food. So if you think your food is coming in with parasites, you freeze it, and then you thaw it and give it to the fish. That's just a suggestion. I don't know this type of, you know, thing. I don't know any of that, but, you know, I haven't been in that situation. But, you know, that's a way of killing all parasites is freeze-drying them. Or not freeze-drying them, but freezing them.
Freezing will kill all parasites, basically.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
What about, like, cooking? I mean, you don't cook fish food, but would that also, the heat also kill everything? Or yeah,
You'd have to get it up over 168 degrees
okay,
to kill any all bacteria and parasites.
okay.
Problem is, you're cooking fish food.
No,
It dries out. It's
Yeah.
dry powder, you know.
yeah.
Most durable pool pond. Probably an Intex, but I would not advise them to be used.
What was the other one we did? Best Way.
Best way.
Either one of them are good if you have the right fish. You can't put fish in there that will poke holes. You know, like a Niger or a ripsaw catfish. They like to hide right on the side, and when you come and you look in there, they take off and they bat their tail, and they have these spikes sticking out their spine on the sides, and they leave you an 8-inch slice in your new vinyl pool, and water's just pouring out. Can't have Nigers or ripsaw cat. Can't have Pacu. People have gotten away with it, but I'm telling you, don't do it, because Pacu will eat anything that's sticking out, electrical cords, you know, all that kind of stuff. Well, a vinyl pool is put together by melting the seams, and now there's a little bit sticking up right there. The Pacu eat that, and your seam fails and splits, and you got water going everywhere. What else? Catfish. Sometimes the side dorsal fins or the side fins will poke holes if they, you know, move, like somebody scares them and they jerk against the sidewall. Alligator gar. Do not ever put alligator gar in a vinyl pool. Here's a piece of food. You threw it in and it goes to the bottom. Alligator gar come up next to the food, then they open their mouth and hit sideways, and they nail the floor and put a bunch of holes in the vinyl pool. No alligator gar in a vinyl pool. But if you want to put a bunch of cichlids in there, they'll last forever in the pool. That's fine. Stingrays last good, you know. So you got to do your due diligence and work with what you can keep in a pool.
So a few more questions before we end tonight. Why don't you start with saltwater pool pond? That would be great.
Yeah, it would.
Because of changing salt water.
See, you know what I say about this?
Salt Creek.
I can go over, you know what? Joe just got his 1,000-gallon tank up and going.
It's only taken him 2 years.
He sent me videos.
Not long.
You know, I get, you know, special sneak peeks. It is full, so you know what? That's pretty awesome. I can go over there and enjoy all the saltwater fish I want, take all the videos I want. This is so cool, guys. This is awesome. This is amazing. And then I get to go home. I don't got to clean them.
Right. That's awesome.
All right. More questions.
We got about 12 minutes, guys. Any questions you want answered, hurry up. Get them in there. You're welcome, Athena.
Disney fan says, hi Josh, I was just wondering if you will feed your koi high growth food, mussels, freeze dried krill, oranges for vitamin C, and chopped up romaine lettuce. We feed koi pellets, a wide variety.
Right, and things that are donated to us. Some are for color, some are for growth. You know, this and that. We don't spend money to specialize for each fish. We are a rescue. We spend money to keep things alive, not specialize or overgrowth or any of that kind of stuff. So they get a generalized food, and you know, that's what we got.
I am JC. Hey guys, built my first 2x4 tank stand for a 75 gallon. Any tips for wrapping it? How thick should I go with the plywood? 10 millimeters?
I would go at least a half inch, but if you want to go any thicker than that, that's completely on you. You can go like T111 and get decorative with it. You can do shiplap. You can do a lot of things, honestly, but I would not go anything thinner than half inch, because then if it gets moist, it might warp on you, and it could be all bad.
Right.
And I would do actual plywood, not OSB.
Oh, never use OSB or you know, what's that called? Compressed board.
Particle board.
Particle board. Willstar, are you going to be at the party on the 26th?
I plan on it.
I think Joe's on the live stream. He just texted me. Let the cat out of the bag.
Plan on it, Kyle.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said, wow. He actually surprised me with that little decoration he did in that tank. So he took all of his live rock and he started putting them up in a pile, and then he started putting them together with rock super glue and epoxy. Mm-hmm. And he made this structure that came up kind of like a mushroom, and he glued each piece each night, let it cure, then glued another ring, and he brought out this little mushroom thing. And then he was going to do this little leg to hold up part of it, and he ended up not doing that. I think he might have realized it might have been a little bit too much weight, but it looks awesome. So
like an atomic bomb going off?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
It's kind of cool.
Nice. That gives you a lot of places for corals, though.
And a lot of bottom room for fish to still swim. So you got sharks and stingrays.
Miss Leslie asked, what causes gill curl?
Mostly
bad water.
Yes. Well, it's an introduction from one water to a different pH water, and you know that kind of stuff curls it up, or alkalinity. You know, one to the other extreme, and it curls it up. A lot of ammonia does, you know, the burning and curl up the gills. It's actually the shrinking of the gill. The gill is laid out there like this, okay, and then when it gets smaller, it curls up. You know, so you have to put slices in it. And slices and slices and slices and slices. Some people want to take and cut the gill off completely. Now the fish has a hard time breathing,
right?
And then this all has to grow back, and it grows back good. But have you ever seen fish pruning? They take an arowana tail, and they take a razor blade between every one of these spines, and now the tail's like this, and it grows back, and it's spread out more. Same thing with the gill curl. If you can take the gill curl that's curled up, and you take it and slice it, and you slice it, and you slice it, and you slice it, it's no longer held, and then it grows back like this, and it uncurls. So there's a couple different surgeries you can do for gill curl. The one I just explained, or cut it off at the base and let it all grow back out. But yeah, it's mostly caused by, you know, either ammonia or pH differences, you know, stuff like that.
Thoughts on Python hose versus Aquarium versus DIY? Me personally, I like going with Python hoses. They're easy to take apart and cut. Or if you want to add longer hoses, you can just, you know, splice them together with adapters. And it's pretty simple, and they're very easy not to get, you know, kinked up. You do a DIY hose, they're more than likely going to kink on you over time.
Now you got to use the vinyl hosing that doesn't kink like that. That's the, you know, what's the name of it? Python hosing.
And then the Aquarium hosing, they work great for the first 2 years, and then after they sit
everything
out,
gets hard and brittle.
They get hard. You know?
And they break.
What do you think of freshwater clams in the tank? Seen some for sale for aquariums.
Well, if you can get them to live, that's fine. They do filter the water, and that's good. You you know, but you got to have the right substrate for them to live in. You know, they got to live in their sand and be able to bury themselves and all that kind of stuff, and it's a whole different ballgame.
This one's for Willstar. Which fish would you recommend for a cylinder aquarium about 6.7 feet high, 1.7 feet diameter, approximately 100 gallons? What's the fish you want, Will?
Green neon tetras.
There we go. There's a recommendation.
Appreciate that, Josh. Mostly Maui Wowie. Rich, will you ever spread your guitar on a live stream for us? I've been waiting so long.
Yeah, I could.
Song request, No More Tears by Ozzy. I mean, I think you picked a better one than that.
Good song. Liz Dregney came over last night and actually talked me into picking up my guitar for the first time in almost a year. And I started playing, and she was amazed. You know, and I'm showing her all these different things and techniques and stuff, and she pulled out her phone and she starts recording. Now, this is a girl that's in a band making money, playing out all the time. She's like, what's that called? I'm like, a palm mute?
Hey, speaking of guitar, have you seen that new thing that they have to teach you how to play the guitar? It goes right down the neck of the guitar.
No.
It's supposed to be able to learn a guitar in like an hour with this thing that they have out.
I wanted anyone can do it.
No, I doubt that. But I just thought it was kind of stupid.
Brandon Smalley said, I've seen you guys have bass, but do you take ASOS? I don't know what that is, but we take in everything.
We never say no to any fish.
If we can't really handle it here, we'll house it for a few days until we can
Find it a good
proper home.
Right. So.
Let's do one more question and we'll sign off.
Because, of course, no one's going to SC Aquatics videos. No. Steven's a good guy. He just decided to rag on us tonight.
Miss Metalhead Prime says, fans asking about streaming the barbecue live. Is it possible? I'll do it if so.
Well, Miss Metalhead is known for her live streams, okay? So she will most likely be live streaming everything she can do. She'll come up, hey, Rich, what are you cooking? And it'll be live streaming. I got to watch myself around her. So, yeah, most likely we will have live streams to the OFR channel and upload them for everybody to see.
Alrighty, so I think that does it for tonight, folks. You can see us next week on Stay Fishy Friday. You got your host, Little Diesel, here. Got your boy Josh, Big Rich, and Willstar.
All right, guys. Love hanging out with you. It's fun every Friday. Thank you all for being here. You know, we had a great time. You know, you guys rock. And head over to Steven, SC Aquatics show, and we'll see you over there.
And as always,
stay fishy, my friends.
Uh-oh, someone's not doing their job.
What?
You didn't press the ending.
No, I just closed the
They're listening to us right now.
That's okay.
They're seeing
Still love you
us.
guys.
Later, guys.